This play takes place in the 1950s, and in this part of Kerry, a phone would have been quite rare. So let's stay in character. Enjoy the show.
There's a smell of smoke.
That is the way you left the fire when you went out.
Not tur smoke, you old woman. Tobacco smoke.
Tobacco smoke, how are you?
In the name of all that's dead and gone, would you take out your pipe and smoke and not be humping yourself there like a cat stealing milk?
Such clatter.
No clatter unless 'tis your own. Wouldn't you give over talking and take out your pipe and smoke it and not be hiding it whenever we walk in and out of the kitchen?
I might be scolded night and day in my own house. Ah, 'twas a sad day when my son took you for a wife. What a happy home we had before you came into it. Fit enough for you to be having 2 or 3 children this day of our life.
I had my fortune. 'Twasn't for the want of a roof over my head that I came here. I could have done better if I bided my time.
Ha! We all know what you could do, girl. And the stock you came from, and the cabin you came out of, where you used to drink your tea out of jam pots for the want of cups. You needn't tell me about yourself. A fine bargain you are.
Nothing you can do but talk. Saying your prayers you should be at the start of your days instead of cackling with your bad tongue. Where was your poor Ramadan of a son before I came here? Pulling bag deal out of the ground with a gin it, walking around like a half fool with his head hanging by him. You give me the puke with your grandeur. Will you take out your dirty doody of a pipe and shut your gob on it? I have other things to do than arguing with you.
I was held up after leaving the village. The front wheel of the bicycle went flat on me. And to crown my misfortune, didn't I get a slow puncture in the other wheel? 'Tis the tires that are worn. I was lucky to meet the master on the road. He gave me a lift as far as the end of the Boreen.
Schoolmasters and motor cars. And I suppose you expect me to have a warm dinner ready for you at any minute of the day you decide to come home?
Oh no, we'd a cookery class in the convent today. All the girls at dinner there. We'd fricassee with dorta for dessert. It was lovely.
Oh, saints preserve us. Out working with a farm you should be instead of getting your head filled with high notions. You'll come to no good like the one that went before you.
The one that went before? Who was she referring to, Gran?
There's no meaning to that woman's blather.
She meant my mother, didn't she, Gran?
Ah, sha, your mother.
Well, Gran, it was my mother, wasn't it? What did she mean?
Your mother was my daughter. She wouldn't dare draw her name. 'Twas only poison, prattle child, wind and steam. If it didn't come out of her mouth, it would break out all over her body in boils and sores. And you're worse now to take any notice of her.
Gran, all I know about my mother is that she died when I was a baby. Any time I've asked questions, you've all put me off or told me that you'd forgotten or you didn't know. And my father, you say he drowned in England. No more. What I want to know is what sort of man was he? Was he funny? Was he handsome? And why wasn't he there by my mother's side when I was born? Or what kind of a father was he to leave her to suffer alone?
But he couldn't be here, could he, when he was there? He drowned when you were a tiny baby. Coal mining he was when water rushed in and trapped him. Away over in England.
What was I like when I was born? Am I more like my father now or like my mother?
Questions, questions, nothing but questions. You're a fine common lump of a baby. I remember well the night you were born. The new doctor came with his motor car. I remember well to see 2 roundy balls of fire coming up the Boreen. The old people swore 'twas the devil, but sure wasn't it only the 2 headlamps shining in the darkness.
Tell me more about my mother, Gran. She was pretty, wasn't she?
Oh, she was pretty. Too pretty. Handsome. God rest her.
Tell me more about my mother, Gran. She must have so many stories about my mother when she was young.
Sure, what more now is there to tell?
'Tis a wonder you do be taking your backside from the table where people eat. Is that what you're learning at the convent? Someday, that pipe is going to burn where you have it hidden, and you're gonna go out in a big black ball of smoke and ashes.
Well, if I do, 'tis my prayer the wind will blow me in your direction, and I'll have the satisfaction of taking you with me. Ah, you'd burn well, for you're as dry as the hobs of hell inside you. Every woman of your age in the parish has a child for home by now, and nothing to show for you.
Mind your tongue, you old woman. It isn't my fault I have no child. Enough had children in their time. I paid dear for this house.
I was here before you were.
Ah, but you won't be here after me, will ya?
That's the will of God, not your will.
Sive, gather your books and go to your room. Is it for ornament's sake you think we're keeping you? What nonsense have you been filling that girl's head with? She'd be cracked as crows listening to you when she should be at her studies. Where was I when I was her age in my father's house, working from dawn till dark I was to put away my fortune?
Your father. You should have stayed in your father's house. He was nothing but a half-starved peacock of a beggar, and he had Spanish blood galloping through his veins like leashes of hungry greyhounds.
Hold your tongue, you old woman. 'Twill wither up inside your head. You mind your corner of the house and I'll mind mine. You have great gumption for a woman with nothing.
Calves are bawling for their milk.
Come in, letcha.
Are you alone, Banati? Or is someone with you?
I'm as alone as I'll ever be. Would you come out from the doorway, Thomasine? You look like a scarecrow there.
God help us. Ain't I always like a scarecrow, matchmaking and making love between people I spend my days and no thanks for it.
What's all the secrecy about Thomasine? You look like you have something to say.
The frightfulest thing in the air this evening. There's a sign of rain to the westward between us and Alham. Is the man of the house within or without?
He's gone to the village with a rail of bonnets.
Ah, great money in bonnets these days. They'll save the country yet, I may tell you. There's more money in 2 bonnets than there is in the making of a match.
If you think I can spend the evening listening to Bilanchki, you can put your feet to the road.
There is no one with an ear cocked.
The girl and the old woman are in the room below, but you can shout to the heavens for all the attention they'll pay to you. Come on with what you have to say.
Thomasine Sean Brewer never blisters his feet without cause. There is someone in the village who have a great wish for the young girl, this one that they call Sive. 'Tis how he have seen her bicycling to the convent from the village.
Are you by
He
any
be talking about her with the mouth half open. 'Tis the sign of love, woman.
Are you by any chance taking leave of your senses, Buchel? Or is she but a schoolgirl and illegitimate to crown all?
Illegitimate. There's a fierce bond to the word and a great length to which, whatever she is, she have the makings of a woman.
Ramesh, you have great talk.
Ah, but she have one thing, blast you, that we will see no more of. She have the youth and the face and the figure to stand over it. 'Tis the youth, blast you, that the old men do be after. 'Tis the hate before death that plays upon them.
Old men? What are you talking about, old men?
Hush, woman, you'll tell the parish. What matter if the girl be what she is? She have the black face and the hooves of the pony. The man I mentioned is taken with her. 'Tis how he will buy, sell, and lose all to have her. He have the wish for the girl.
Who have the wish for the girl?
No quibble between you and I, Mina. Sean daughter is the man.
Sean daughter!
Hold your halt, woman. Take heed of what I say. He have the grass of 20 cows, fat cattle besides, and the holdings of money.
He's as old as the hills.
Ah, but he's a hardy thief, with the mad mind for women breaking out of him like the tether with no cure for it. What matter if he be as grey as a goat? Many a young man loses his heart for love making after a year of marriage. This man have the temper. He would swing the shaman for a young wife. He would spoil it, I tell you. There is great reward for all concerned. Don't be hasty, you'll be sorry later.
You like all the matchmakers, making a rose out of a nettle to make a good bargain you are.
He have the house to himself. Nothing to be done by her except from move in and take charge. There is a servant boy and a servant girl, a pony and trap for going to the village, and spring water in the backyard.
Sean daughter? The girl having a brown penny to her name.
No fortune is wanted, I tell you. 'Tis how he will give money to have her.
The devil is in your master for the red lights machine. That's the first time I've ever heard of a farmer giving money instead of looking for it. What will we hear next?
'Tis the aging blood in the teeth. 'Tis the old story, girl. The old man and the young woman. When they get the stroke this way, there is no controlling them. There is the longing he's been storing away these years past.
You say he'll give money for her?
That my right hand might fall off if he won't. 200 sovereigns for you, if the girl will consent.
What's in it for you? It isn't out of the goodness of your heart that you're playing your hand.
There will be £100 for me.
£200? She'll scorn him, she's high notions.
Aye, it won't be easy.